Okay. Where's Tom? Okay. You're moving in slow motion. Okay. Am I supposed to know what this means, Tom? Okay. This is painful. It's boring.
I'm the Buccaneers from last night on that one drive that took like 25 minutes.
Oh,
yeah, that's what I was. You see,
bravo,
yeah,
bravo.
That's. Baby, we here.
We steer
you in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna, and this is GPS. And before we get started with today's show, I want to wish Brandon Perna a very good luck in his retirement. He will be turning 65 years of age this Sunday for his birthday, which you can check him out. It'll be his final stream before he finally cashes out that Social Security and just yells at teens on his lawn.
Yeah.
There you go.
Get off your team sucks.
Oh, I hear there's a bot now that tracks all your losing pickups.
I had all of them last night except for Josh Allen. Why did I go lower on Josh Allen?
Wait, you lost again?
Yeah, I hit every single one except Joshy.
You picked lower on Josh?
Yeah, he was set at like 21.5 fantasy points. I'm like Bucs defense, red zone. And Will, during our podcast, was like, I don't understand why you have lower on Josh and higher on Gabe Davis. Yeah. I was like, well, Gabe Davis was set low, and he catches like a touchdown every game. So
Gabe Davis was a good pick. I mean, he spread the ball around last night, so like that was good. Yeah.
I got a real boomer thing, though, Tom.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
I was going to tell you guys about this. So, I don't know, Wednesday, worked out. Thought I pulled something in my arm. Every now and then I get like some pain, like after working out. I'm like, oh, not like a soreness, like, that I kind of overdid it.
Okay.
Like, man, I must have messed up my arm. Turns out it's just an ingrown hair in my armpit. Just an ingrown hair. Nothing to do with the workout, Tom. Just an ingrown hair.
The way you were talking about that, you're like, yeah, I must have strained something. Like the bicep is just really hurt.
Just ingrown hair in the worst possible spot. I'm like, oh, what did I do to my arm today? Being a man and being strong.
Did you pull it?
The hair?
Yeah.
No, it's still embedded in there. I gotta wait for something to rise to the top there.
No, you squeeze that son of a gun, then you get in there with the tweezers and you rip that sucker out.
It's in too sensitive of a spot.
No. You get held down, you squeeze in it, and it's getting pulled out. That's it. I'm flying to Colorado.
No.
No. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tickle you too.
Alex Smith would be like, no, don't touch that. Too painful.
Alex Smith?
Yeah, Alex Smith would be like, nuh-uh, man. I'll do it all over again. Do not try and pull out an ingrown hair from the crevice of your armpit.
Yeah. He's like, that's too much for me, Bob.
Too much.
We want to talk about the Bills. We did name this, are the Bills actually back? Are they really back? Because it was an interesting game. Because for a little bit, I was like, oh, there are the Bills. And as we just talked about, like Josh Allen was spreading the ball around. Like it was going really well. And then after the third quarter, they're like, okay, I'm done. Don't want to do it no more.
Yeah.
I'm done. Ooh, that's a good analogy. That's true.
Ooh, they are.
They're festering. They're painful.
And they're always there. It's just they're there.
And you don't want anyone to see it.
Yeah. What up, Andrew?
It's just pain. It's pain all the way around. But there's a few things I want to talk about from last night's game because I wanted that game to be better, but I had really low expectations.
Mhm.
And then when they were down 2 scores, which I feel like the Buccaneers were down 2 scores for the majority of that half.
They
right?
were
Yeah.
almost all that half.
It was like, okay, now they'll get something going. Nope. Okay, no. They like started first of all, the punter for the Bills, what a night he had. Good God,
Oh, you mean
man.
former Broncos punter Sam Martin, who is incredibly average here and then goes to the Bills and suddenly is the fucking best punter in the NFL? Yeah, I know who Sam Martin is. Continue.
So Sam Martin was going really, really well. And so like they were backed up constantly, like inside their own 5, inside their own 10. And then when they finally decide to be like, all right, guys, let's go do it. There's like, what, 5 minutes left? And or by the time they're done with everything, they put on like the longest, slowest drive that only got extended because of penalties. But it was like, okay, 3-yard dump off. Okay, 2-yard dump off. And it took forever. That by the time they actually like got done, they still had their timeouts left, but they had that in the 2-minute warning, and that was all. And then the Bills were like, all right, like, yeah, we're fine. It was like the least climactic way to come back in the game.
Yeah, we were all watching it, and it felt slow. Oh, that's all blurry.
Yeah.
But this is their drive. But it starts like at 10 minutes. It ends at 2:44. I think there was 3 4th-down conversions on the drive. Not a single one that impressive. We all watched it. I don't think anybody thought the Bucs were going to score a touchdown on that drive, really at any point, even when they were close, because it was just like, I think Mike Evans back at the end zone is a little bit earlier, can't hold on to it. And then Evans catches a touchdown, and you're like, oh, they get the 2-point conversion. It's a 1-score game. And my thought was, this is the lamest way to get back into a game I have ever seen. It's almost like I think we were mad at the Buccaneers for getting back into that game.
Because we could have gone home earlier. Like if we just get back to but the Bills also weren't running down the clock. Like they were snapping the ball like 10 seconds. And I was like, guys, like run that down.
The Falcons playbook, huh, Buffalo?
Oh my God. By the way, you got a fitty, Perna.
A wet potato? Well, why thank you. Please win a pick'em before you retire at 65 million years old.
Because you're a boomer dinosaur.
Yeah. All right. Oops. I had it.
We ride and we die together.
And you got a 49er now, Perna.
Oh my goodness. Love Jess's video of game day at the Perna household. Subscribe to
#JessBrain. Subscribe. By the way, close to 8,000 subs now.
She's going to hit 10K before... Oh, maybe before things...
We ride and we die together!
Thanksgiving, before we get crazy.
All right.
So that game, too, I thought the first half of that game was great. I tweeted at halftime, I was like, I think this is the best first half of Thursday Night Football we've had all season. Maybe over the last 2 seasons. And then... Bills come out, opening drive, 3rd quarter, score a touchdown. I'm like, all right. And my issue with Buffalo is they had Tampa Bay on the ropes, and they just couldn't push down the gas, Tom. They couldn't keep their foot on the pedal, and I just wanted to see them they couldn't even kick a couple field goals after they score on that opening drive in the 3rd quarter. And that's what worries you about Buffalo. It's like
they still don't look great.
Just put them away. Put them out of their misery, and you let them hang around. And then that long drive, and then the Bucs were in it.
Yeah.
They couldn't even close out the game after they got a first down.
Yep.
To not allow the Bucs to have a Hail Mary attempt.
Dude, and so we'll wind up talking about that Hail Mary too, but it's a matter of the Bucs needed to look really good tonight, and they're going up against a very solid defense, right? Like the Buccaneers have a very, very solid defense. Like they're really good in terms of getting turnovers, absolutely. But it's like you said, the first half, they like kind of come alive. Like Khalil Shakur looks really good. Freaking Dalton Kincaid looks good. They also go for it on 4th down. They don't get it. Like in their red zone offense was a little wonky. But then, like you said, they score in the 3rd, and then they're like, okay, like we're kind of done now. but they don't even play like conservative football where they run the clock all the way down, like they're handing it off more. A bunch of them were like incomplete passes. So it just seems like an odd way, because I get it. If you're playing just to like keep the lead, what have you, conservative football, sure. But then at least commit to that. They committed to this weird like in between that almost allowed the Buccaneers to come back and even gave them a shot at a Hail Mary, which reached the end zone, by the way, and hit the field with a resounding thud.
Yeah, it was for me. First half, Bills are definitely back. Second half, I still got some concerns.
Sure.
And it's second half, like we've talked about it so many different times where I've said I'm not really worried that the Bills don't have like a consistent run game, but it's in games like this where you want to be able to run the ball in the second half to just do exactly what you're saying. Just run out that clock, hold on to that lead, make your opponent submit to you. And that's what I want to see Buffalo do.
Okay.
Josh Allen, I don't even know what his injury is. His shoulder thing's still hurting. He had to go to the blue tent. But his touchdown run, vintage Josh Allen.
Yep. You
talked about he spread the ball around, and I think two key guys for the Bills moving forward are Khalil Shakir and Dalton Kincaid.
Mm-hmm.
If those two guys are your second to third problem every week for the Bills in the passing game, it's Diggs is one, right?
Yep.
And we've seen the Bills; they're insane when Gabe Davis is on, and he's been pretty consistent this season. But if your defense has to worry about Diggs, Gabe Davis, and then Kincaid and or Khalil Shakir, they become a nightmare to defend in the passing game, and it's exciting to see. I think we thought Shakir would be doing this last year.
Mm-hmm.
We thought there was a chance Dalton Kincaid would make an impact right now with Knox out. He has to, and he showed up. And I think that's a positive thing you take if you're the Bills. You're like, not perfect yet, but maybe started to come together against a good defense, because I don't think the Bucs are a good team overall. Mm-hmm. They had a hot start, and now they're just like, yeah.
And again, their defense is solid. Like their defense is definitely the strong point of that team.
You like that. So I thought that's a big positive to take if you're a Bills fan, in terms of like, okay, how are we going to compete with, anyone in the playoffs?
Yeah, I hear you. I mean, I do want to talk about that last play because you tweeted about this too. So on that Hail Mary, which reached there,
after our guy Kurt Benkert.
Yeah.
So not Kurt, not on my
by the way, I'm sorry. I busted out laughing with that Hail Mary because it just went dump. Like it just hit the. You don't see that happen very often, and it like found the perfect space in between everybody. And who was it? Godwin, I think, was the closest to it and kind of put a hand out. Yeah. But there was some like obvious pass interference on that Hail Mary attempt, and it's kind of just like an unwritten rule that there's never pass interference calls during a Hail Mary. And I want to get your take on it, Brandon, because it seems that there's a little bit of a divide. There's some that are saying like, no, we should be calling pass interference because it's a normal play. And then there's another one who's like, nope, we rock and roll.
I am anti-PI on that play. I think the divide is between normal people and Buccaneers fans right now.
You think Kurt Benkert's a Buccaneers fan?
I think he was last night. I think Kurt Benkert's a quarterback fan. He's like, hey, as a quarterback,
that's fair.
I want that opportunity. His football takes are pretty good, but every now and then I'm like, oh, that's just a QB. That's a QB one and a QB rule. Right before the play, because I did a short about the longest completion in NFL history, which I believe it's unofficial. I believe belongs to Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, and which one? The Cardinals or the Lions?
It was against the. It wasn't the Hail Mary. That's like his second longest. But I think it was a play against the Lions.
That's good then. Okay.
I think it's like a 72-yard. It's air yards. It's like the actual air yards. But the guy who gets the stat for longest throw, since they've been tracking it since Next Gen, is Baker Mayfield, and it was a Hail Mary attempt that he threw out of the back of the end zone. So I was like, I tweeted right before, I was like, the longest pass belongs to Baker. And I think a lot of people have the perception of like, oh, Buccaneers aren't close enough for Baker to make this throw
Oh, no, he's
all
got
the way
an
down
arm.
there. He's got a cannon on there. And so I thought he was going to give him a good shot, and he did. Like, that's as perfect of a Hail Mary ball as you can throw.
Yeah.
But once that scrum, baby, I think it's every man for himself.
They just start throwing fists. They're just like, they're bringing out shivs. Like, and again, they're like, the refs aren't calling anything. They're choking them back there. Because why not?
You get into that weird spot where, like, if a ref throws a flag there,
The Packers.
it just seems like such a cop-out. Like, the team throwing the Hail Mary is in a desperate situation because they didn't outplay the other team for 59 minutes and 50 seconds.
Yeah.
So why would you give them a strategic advantage there? I don't think that makes any sense. I don't think anybody actually wants to see that. And it's called the Hail Mary because the chances of it working are low. But
it's still a play.
It's still a play, but like I think both teams are physical down there in the scrum. Like if you tackle a dude, no, I say you'd be able to tackle him too. They should see the tackle coming. But
Dude,
yeah, I don't ever want to see a penalty on that play.
There was one, it was early, that the Buccaneers like dumped it. They're back in their own end zone. Again, that doesn't limit it or narrow it down at all. But they dumped it off to one of their running backs. And like the Bills tackled him before the ball got there. And like they didn't throw PI. And I was like, damn, okay. And I was like, all right, maybe the refs are going to let him play. There was still, there was like, what, 20 flags last night?
Yeah.
We had the counter going. It was 19 or 20.
Not on the one on the Buck who used his helmet to try and murder a Buffalo Bill. So Buccaneers fans complaining about a no PI call. Your guy literally took his helmet off and swung and hit a Bill.
So that is like the perfect what color is this dress? Because I said that. I was like, dude hit him with the helmet. And he's like, he had his helmet ripped off. I was like, okay, but he still hit him in the head with the helmet. Like he literally, the whole video is him getting his helmet ripped off, right? By the Bills, which you shouldn't do. And then he turns around and he's just like, all right, I'm going to hit you. And dude, it was an interesting evening, but the refs still got their laundry in. So
they got their laundry in.
I'm glad they did. Cowboys need to win.
Was that Camarda who swung his putt? Was that Jake Camarda?
Yep.
I kind of respect that. I didn't know it was the punter.
There's only one team that needs to win this weekend, and that's the Green Bay Mother-loving Packers. Oh, and maybe the Broncos.
Oh my God! If both our teams win this weekend,
that'd be pretty great.
Hey, I cursed the Vikings for you in power rankings.
Did you?
So
yes, I like that. Oh, we got power rankings today.
We do.
Let's go. Who do I got? I'd go Rangers. I don't, but I know who's playing. That's the best I got. That's the best I got. Perna said that he got the Yankees. By the way,
I think I want to see the Rangers.
By the way, did you see your inevitable fate last night? Dame looking real good in his Bucs debut. I ain't talking about football.
Just wait till he gets eviscerated by the Nuggets in the finals. See the Nuggets crush the Lakers, just looking perfect, like the perfectly skilled team.
What was Myles Garrett approved?
Man, I am so hoping for a Bucks Nuggets finals.
Dude, we'll stream that. Like legitimately, I really think that we could go to a game too. Ooh. That'd be fun.
Yeah, here in Denver.
If it's like the finals or in Denver.
Yeah.
But they won't be because the Bucks, the finals will be there. Because they're gonna be better.
I think the two best are Jokic and Giannis Antetokounmpo. They're the two best. They're the two best players. I like them, and I like Lillard. Just from Oregon, so I never hated the Trailblazers.
It'll be the GPS Bowl again.
Yeah,
for a sport that we only pay attention to come playoffs.
Exactly.
That's it, and that's just the way it goes.
I do want to. Before we go into power rankings.
The power.
DaQuan Jones is my new hero.
See, first what was Jonathan Allen, who was your
Jonathan
first
Allen
hero,
was my hero last week.
which was fantastic because his post game was amazing.
Yeah. And then
Now you
I
have a
saw
new friend.
DaQuan Jones, tweeting during the game.
Mhm.
Let me see here.
I love how you wrote in the rundown, we're just going to read off of his Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he exists. He kicked our ass last year. Trust me, I know he exists.
Yeah. DaQuan Jones.
All right. Here we go. No, unfortunately, Scott, that was fake. Trust me, I looked into it because I thought it was amazing, but no, it was fake. I know.
Oh, wow.
I know. So, hey, there you go. You enjoy that game.
All DaQuan did was hype up his teammates all night long on Twitter.
Hell yeah.
Calling
This is villain right
Kincaid
now.
Captain America, but also he's my friend. Josh Allen, that's my friend.
I saw these with no context.
Yeah.
And it was pretty phenomenal.
Gabe fucking Davis shutting the mouths of the critics. I'm like, yes, this guy is awesome. Oh man.
It's pretty great.
That's that's exactly what you want from like a guy who's really good, not playing because of injury, watching the game.
I was disappointed.
Just showing love for his team, calling everybody his friend. Just new one of my new favorite players, DaQuan. Love it.
Yep.
A little profanity to show how much you love your team, right in my heart. So DaQuan, I see you.
There you go. What's his injury to? Arm?
No, yeah, I can't keep up.
Okay, all right, that's fair. Want to do some power rankings now? I will be. So I don't know what they are. I was warned. Like literally last night, like before I logged off the stream, they were like, "Hey, just like good luck tomorrow morning." And I was like, "Cool."
Right. I mean,
Cool,
I don't
cool,
think
cool,
they're that
cool.
weird. Honestly, I thought this was my best power rankings episode of the season. But
how so?
I just thought it was funny. That was good. I got all these, dude. I found this Tim Tebow like sermon of him just preaching God and Jesus, and he throws in a couple like football analogies to it. I'm just like, oh my God, this is so perfect. I'm gonna use this. It's like an hour long. I'm like, I'm gonna use so many things from this forever.
Oh my God, the clip. Oh, the clips would be amazing.
Yeah, I should pull one in for us.
1,000,000%.
What I really want to do is I want to do an episode on quarterbacks and their like affinity for religion. And I think it's because they have God complexes, because you got Tim Tebow preaching, you got Derek Carr preaching, you got Phillip Rivers preaching, you got Russell Wilson preaching, you got Kirk Cousins preaching. And I get it. Like I'm not trying to crap on them for their beliefs, even though I think the complete opposite of it. But it is weird to me that there are all these quarterbacks who are like, you know what? Let me, in addition to playing NFL football, let me go out there and talk about the Lord on the biggest platform I can in front of people, and then we're going to post it to the internet.
But it's not. See, I disagree. It's not just quarterbacks, dude. Like, it is not just quarterbacks at all. Like, QBs, like, I see your point, but yeah, no, it just
God complexes.
It ain't just QBs. It just ain't QBs. Yeah, this I'm not terribly surprised about. But he also like kind of gave credit to LaFleur too, and says it's not all his fault too. Like there's so many issues going on with the Packers right now. But yeah, Cousins'
Carson
father.
Wentz. Yeah.
Yep, it's true.
Yeah, I know Cousins. I know it's in his bloodlines.
There's a lot. Like, and you see that at the awards and stuff like that too. It's a lot. Which, like, hey, that's cool. I mean,
Well, there's another aspect of it where there's a lot of like schools around the country that it's like using sports to put religion into the community is something that happens in a lot of places. It's why you see, I feel like proportionately there's like more athletes who are into it. So anyway, and like, but to me, I find it funny, like when Derek Carr's up there preaching and then he starts crying. He starts like I call it like the weird like fake cry, but you're like trying to motivate people to
Sure.
relate to them. I don't know. Anyway, I don't want to get too deep into it. Probably get canceled. Power rankings.
Oh my God! What? No. Oh Jesus. Okay,
This is
so
the one and only thing you should believe in. My
Brandon,
power
what
rankings.
the hell is 5? What
Well,
in God's name is 5?
this week, 5 was not a singular honor. It was for all the teams that I think are still good, but keep losing. And I actually did not put the Bills in there. I should have.
You know what? Perna? No. F you.
Bengals, you're good. Well,
Nope.
they've
Nope.
won. They're on the
Nope.
Bengals, Lions, Dolphins,
Nope. That would
Cowboys,
be amazing.
Niners. All of you should be in the top 4, in my opinion, based on your talent, but you're underperforming.
Brandon, the Bengals and the Cowboys had a bye. And you said that you weren't putting teams that were on a bye on the power rankings the following week.
Well, sometimes I gotta break my own rules to make a good
We talked
video.
about this a week and a half ago.
Sometimes. Let's just take a minute here and understand one thing.
No.
There are rules.
I refuse
And
to
they
be
are meant to be
gaslit.
broken.
Every single season. Every season. Go back. You don't even have to go back that far. This happened last year, and this happened 2 weeks ago. I said before the bye weeks, I said if you put a single team that is on a bye week in the following week, then we're done. We're done. And you put 2 of them in one spot.
Well, it was more about the group of teams. I needed the full group of teams that just shouldn't be ever losing.
I can't. There you go. Texans. Yep, they were on a bye too. Thank you.
Yeah, but they're at 11. They're knocking on the door to get in. I'm just saying what's like 11's like a preview of what could be happening next week almost.
See, Fat Batman, AB shirtless on the list is not even like,
Yeah.
I saw it and I was like, yeah, I just accepted it immediately.
Antonio Brown is in hell because of him
Child support.
saying fuck child support after, being arrested for not paying child support. So I said, you know what? He deserves to be in hell.
Yes, because I didn't set the rules. Because it's a normal power rankings where if you're a good team, you get to stay there. No, that's the problem, Guillermo. No, he's not. That's the bigger problem, is that he's not even doing it to be like an antagonist. He's just doing it because that's what's inside Brandon's mind. And it's a scary place. It is a scary, scary, scary place. And
What
Justin, win a fitty.
Is there's a little window on Tuesday, where I'm trying to finish up winners and losers. I'm like, let me just fucking rip out these rankings so Will can start adding, and then I can get in there later and we can do this. I don't look at last week's. I don't think too far in the future. I just go off a gut, baby. Off of the gut.
Get off my lawn.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Oh, can I have life alert for my ingrown armpit hair?
Appreciate you, Justin.
Come drain my ingrown armpit hair. Ooh.
Dude, you just have to squeeze it, get it a little bit higher, and then yank that son of a gun out with a tweezer.
Yeah. We'll see.
You're not good.
This is actually closer to the truth. It's not about trying to get 32 teams in there. It's about, I get bored talking about the same teams. So I'm like, how can I argue the Vikings into the power rankings?
Chaos like every week. The
And this
NFL is
year's
handing
perfect
it to you
for it.
on a platter. And it's like, here you go. You could talk about different teams almost every week. And you're just like, no, I don't think I will. Because there's 6 teams at the number 5 spot. 6.
Well, the
6.
Bills weren't there. Bills got an honorable nod because I think the Bills are the first team this season where the Thursday night game was like, okay, maybe the Bills should be in there. Usually Thursday night game goes and it doesn't affect our rankings. But let's talk about you You
So
have
wait a
the
minute.
Eagles over the Chiefs at number 1.
So wait a minute. You put the Bills weren't even on your power rankings?
No.
And you just put them in there for this graphic.
Mm-hmm. That's why they're up a little bit higher than everybody else in 5. I'm being honest. I didn't have them in there. They're pissing me off.
Luke, happy times. Happy times, Luke. Congratulations. That's big. Yeah, that's we heard about last week.
Good
too.
job, Luke. Get married and
Crush
get
it.
married hard.
Yep.
Sign a prenup. Prenup, Luke. Prenup, Luke. Ain't no love without a prenup. Ain't no love without a prenup. I don't have one. That's because I wasn't making any money when Jess and I got married. She would have made me sign the prenup.
Yeah, I put the Eagles at 1, Brandon. I did.
Wow.
Because I think their win over the Dolphins was more impressive than the Chiefs' win over the Chargers in terms of just the quality of the opponent. I think
Sure.
the Dolphins are just a better team than the Chargers. So I think they're neck and neck. I think they're like right there at this point. The Chiefs are really starting to come alive. Their defense is looking really good. Their offense looks back to form. But the Eagles, like, they did a nice job containing the Dolphins' offense. So I was like, you know what? For this week, they get the nod as the number 1.
Yeah, I think Chiefs are giving up the second fewest points per game right now.
Don't tell that to Perna, because then he'll put him on the power rankings.
What? Let Christ in your...
I said, don't let Perna do it, because then...
Hey, I got heaven, man. I got Jesus in my power rankings. It's in heaven. And he is going to save the Broncos.
Is he? Did
If
you
he
just wait a
doesn't,
minute?
then he's not real.
Did
So if Jesus doesn't help the Broncos beat the Chiefs, then we all know he is not real, Tom.
You know what? No. I'm not gonna let you get away with this. Every single week, I just let this stuff slide. Every single week, I just have a headache after Friday's edition of GPS. No. You know what, Brandon? Put your money where your mouth is. If the Broncos beat the Chiefs on Sunday, you go to church.
No.
You said it, because then if the Broncos beat the Chiefs, you go
Church
to
is on
mass.
Sunday. I can't go anywhere on Sunday.
They have masses on Saturday. They got masses every day.
I will watch Joel Olstein.
No.
I'll donate to Joel Olstein.
That is a million times worse.
Oh, Joel, can we use your mega church during the hurricane? Nope.
By the way, the more surprising thing that I have that Scooter didn't just pop up in the chat and be like, hey, I heard, I'll go with you. I'll go. So, dude, he might. I thought you were going to put him on the power rankings.
If the Broncos win the Super Bowl this year, I will go to church with Scooter. I will fly to wherever Scooter lives, and I will go to church with him.
No, because that's not going to happen.
I will let Scooter baptize me. I'll let Scooter baptize me. Dude, if Tebow had a church here in Denver, I would go to it. I would go to Tebow Church for sure.
Oh, and there is no 1.5 ranking. That's true.
Yeah, I got rid of it this week because I forgot
Just because
about it. No, I forgot about the last 2 weeks.
You forgot about it. That makes more sense. There it is. Okay, so I want to actually try. Okay, so 1 and 2. Yeah, all right, 3 is the same. All right, you put the Dolphins there. You got Jaguars all the way up at 4.
Yeah, they're putting it together. And they're going to get tested this week.
They almost blew the game against the Saints.
Almost, but they didn't.
I'm just not going to even question it. Okay.
I like their defense is more turnovers than any D in the league.
Just honestly, just watch an episode. That's it. You got it. You got it.
I don't have boomer moments, guys. I really don't.
There's so many.
It's a false narrative that I'm leaning into because you like it so much.
That Jacob, excellent comment. Excellent comment. That's well played. That is well played. Yeah. All right. So we basically have the okay. All right. Yep. The Lions, I guess, are around the same side. Browns too. All right. Seahawks, up around, and then Cowboys again. You have at 5, even though they're on a bye, and you said you weren't going to do that. So I don't even know what to do with that.
Yeah, there's no teams on a bye this weekend, which made it confusing. For
There
being
is
really
not.
honest.
No. They take a little break. It's this one, and I think it's week 12, maybe.
Yeah.
It's 10, 11, or 12. I feel like there's not any either. So, listen, Jaguars logo's great. It's true.
Shout out to Rachel.
Hand shoes and horse grenades, indeed. So,
We both have the Ravens at 3, so
do.
we're high on the Ravens. They're putting
Yes.
it together.
Yes.
I'm rooting for the
Am I
Ravens.
leaking again?
I want the Bills to get it together. And Bills fans are going to like this, but I want the Dolphins to be consistent because I need somebody in the postseason to make me believe you will beat the Kansas City Chiefs. That's all I want. That's all I want. Beat the Chiefs.
3 passing TDs and 8 interceptions in their 5 Super Bowls. Well, it's definitely not the Packers because they didn't.
3
go. I'm assuming that's John Elway. Didn't John Elway go to a bunch of Super Bowls and he lost like all of them except those last 2?
John Elway carried 3 Broncos teams to the Super Bowls in the 80s. And
So what I said was correct. Yeah. He played a long time, John Elway.
That sounds like maybe that. Well, I feel like Super Bowl 33, Elway would have increased his touchdown number.
Yes, because I never set the rules for the bye week. That's a Perna thing. I am always just like, yeah, whatever the top 10 best teams are. And Perna's like, madness. Which I respect, even though it makes me go crazy. That does.
Madness, you say?
That is accurate. Oh, Brandon, someone asked this, and I want your legit take on this. If we did 10 reps with you as a corner and me as a wide receiver, who wins?
You don't catch a single pass.
That is such a... Dude, I would smoke you.
Dude, I actually played corner. I can lock you down.
Dude, I swear, you would
I can backpedal faster than you can sprint.
It doesn't need to. I will break your ankles, dude. There's no way. You said I won't catch a single pass?
You won't catch a single ball if I'm covering you.
We need to put this to the test.
I'm like, if you took Champ Bailey and you smashed him together with Deion Sanders and sprinkled in a little Ed Reed and injected me with Von Miller's penis, that's the player I am. I distracted you, didn't I?
You injected you with Von Miller's penis?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
That's how good I am.
And the answer is yes, by the way. The answer is yes. That is right. It's just gonna be like, here you go. Dude, I will fly out to Colorado for that.
We need Ben Kurt to throw so the passes are accurate.
That's true. So we'll get Ben Kurt to come out to Colorado, right? And then, all right. Okay.
Yep.
We're going to do it.
Yeah, you got a height advantage.
Yeah. No.
All the
You said not a single pass I would catch.
That's right.
Dude, there's no way. There is no way on God's green earth that 1, you're winning that, and 2, that I'm not catching balls on you.
All right.
Wide receiver 1, baby. Wide receiver 1. You gonna learn. A lot of people during 30 and 30, they learned. And Tommy, he's not as fast as he used to be, but I'll train for this. I will train for this. I will show up like a 165 speed. Like I'll do it.
If I sprain my ankle, that's the only chance you get.
No, I told you I'm gonna break your ankles. I'm gonna break them. I'm gonna run 2 routes, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, my ingrown hair."
You do it.
Dude, like I will fly out to Colorado for it, and if I lose, I will blame the altitude.
Good.
Yeah, because that's it. That's it.
This thin air.
Bro,
Thin air.
Ben Kurt throwing to me. We already got that connection. Like, dude, it's done. It's done. It's over.
Gassed. I am in peak cardio.
Perna's actually in really good cardio shape, though. Like, no,
I got a
like,
bite and I hit that.
You would be
So
able to...
he was either alive, now he's dead, or he was dead, he was really dead. What else matters? What else matters? Walk through it. Everybody either puts a thumb up or thumb down.
I'm sorry. What else matters?
That's right.
What else matters? Like, it's the that he is jacked too. Jesus
Dude, Tebow's
Christ.
so jacked.
He is
Damn it,
jacked.
I thought I had the football reference in there. Where's the football? There's like multiple football references.
Oh yeah, no. The Nuggets are gonna make their way in there. Whoever wins the World Series is gonna make their way in there, maybe. Yeah, it's just no, Jacob. Not against Perna. There will be no humility against Perna whatsoever.
No,
nay.
Full blown humiliation.
I'm telling you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
All right, we'll see.
So Brandon, you lost again last night, by the way, in your pick'em.
Yeah. Let me see if I can pull that up too. Don't you talk about how cool underdog fantasy is for everybody but me?
Hey, I won last week.
Yeah,
so
nice. Must be nice.
$108. That was pretty good.
Must be nice.
Nothing else matters.
I just I can't catch a break.
Should we do that? Oh, I'm gonna be taking Perna to church after me running my routes. Oh,
Take me to church.
I saw him a couple weeks ago. It was one of the greatest concerts I've ever went to. It was so good. I'm telling you, Perna, we'll make this an event because you have a football field near you, right? Or like a park that you play every now and then. We will 1,000,000% do it. Okay. See,
Here we
Brandon,
go.
you don't understand. If you give me like a date, I will work. That'll be the thing that makes me keeps me on my routine. Just out of spite, I will lose weight. I'll be in the greatest shape of my life just to beat you for 10 reps.
Good. I'm already ready to beat you, so good luck catching up.
Okay, so what are we gonna put on this one? You're already gonna lose 18 other bets to me. So
I don't have to watch Coach.
So because the Broncos are probably gonna finish worse than the
Well,
Packers.
I mean, the Packers are making this interesting, actually.
They are. They definitely are in the worst way. All right, so you don't have to watch Coach, but if I win,
Yeah.
you have to stream it. So that whole time you got to Come on. You're so confident. What happened to the confidence of oh no, he's not gonna catch a single pass.
Well, there's no pass rush, you know? There's no pass
So
rush.
what?
I mean, Benker got all day to throw to you. I need
and you know what?
I get
You're
my
right.
guy Mario. I'll get Mario to.
You do. You know what? You're right. You do backpedal really well. Really well.
Yeah.
Really well.
I'll still shut you down.
Uh-huh.
I'm not streaming Coach. I can't. That'll end me. That's like 7 hours.
Oh, it's longer than that.
It's
buddy.
whoa, see, come on.
Well, you already got to watch it.
I'm a father, damn it. I'm a father.
Carmi can get into the lore too.
Anyway, underdog. Look, I was so right, except for Josh. So right. People you're taking higher on Baker Mayfield. I say, yeah. James Cook, lower. That's a guarantee. Latavius Murray, they're going to give him carries in the red zone. They did. Gabe Davis, look at that, 19.2. Mike Evans, that one was dicey. Then he
True, Trav.
late in the game.
Trav knows.
But man, Josh had to rush for a touchdown. Still probably would have went higher.
Yes.
That was my mistake. But over to Underdog, if you're going to play, please use our code GPS. We're going to match your deposit. I still believe they're doing it up to 500. I should check with Andrew. I think it's still up to 500. Link in the description. They got pick'ems every week. You can still do fantasy weekly drafts.
Brandon, what, are you going to make your pick'ems now?
Oh, yeah, I guess I should. Yes, let's just try another one.
I think you should do the Broncos-Chiefs game.
Let me see if that's available to me. Oops. Dude, Colorado's so slow at... Let's see here.
Oh, yeah, there is a... Hold on. Sexy disclaimer. Hold on.
Give me that. Give me that disclaimer. Let me navigate.
Wow. Oh,
NFL. See, I only got the... It's only has the Ravens and Cardinals available to me right now.
Oh, that's it?
Yeah. Why? I guess I could try baseball.
You gonna do all the World Series?
I could.
Hmm.
Should I do World Series, guys?
Oh, Carmi has the pass rush. There you go.
Zach Gallen, 24.5 baseball fantasy points.
So hold on. You know what, Fitzgerald? I like where your head is at. So if you lose in terms of reps against me, but wait, you said I wouldn't catch anything, right? So
Right.
let's just say
How
I
many
catch
passes we doing?
10.
10?
10
Okay.
reps. If I catch 3 or more, because you said I was catching 0. 0. Oh, hold on. You you have to live stream yourself playing a Pokemon game for an hour.
Oh my god. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go, baby.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, we can do
3
that.
or more? Oh, buddy, I hope you have a system because you gonna be playing. 3 or more? A cakewalk. You have no idea. All right, you're gonna do baseball? All right, I know nothing about baseball, so here we go.
24.5 seems like a lot.
That sounds like a lot.
Lower.
All right, so here's the thing. Tommy Pham, his name's Tommy. I think you definitely go higher on him. I don't even know who he is. But he has the same last name, same first last name. Yep, he has the same last name as me. Nailed it.
Please select multiple. I'm going to get there. Let's see here.
Oh, that's a cool name. Garcia? Adolis?
Higher.
All right.
Locked picks must be resolved. What? Okay, there we go.
Tommy Pham Grossi. It's true.
Tyler Tofoil. Lower.
Oh yeah, you could make Perna play whatever Pokemon game you want. That's out of my hands. I'm just gonna use my hands on the field. Done.
Barrett Hayton. Oh, you getting higher, buddy. All right. Submit. Confirm.
How much did you bet?
$10.
Okay, that's safe. Okay, that's good.
$10.
Yeah, none of this PI holding stuff either, mister.
Oh, you getting
so
worked at the line. You getting
we
worked.
gonna play. Okay.
And it doesn't count if the pass is under 10 yards.
Wait, you picked hockey players?
Hell yeah, I got a couple hockey players in there. Let's do it.
All right. It's gonna be done. It's too late now. It's
Too late.
Wait, did you combine baseball and hockey?
Yep.
Both things that you watch religiously.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Dude, it's no better than me knowing football.
That's fair.
That hasn't helped me.
I
I don't put a lot of thought into it. I'm just like, yeah, what's
easily.
What am I thinking?
Easily. Perna, you tell me a month. July? Is July good? Good weather in Colorado?
Let's get through the football season and we'll lock down a time. We'll figure it out.
No, because you're gonna forget. Tell me I'm wrong.
Wrong number. You got a steel trap.
Where? Who?
Your brain.
Okay. All right. Do not let me forget, chat. Do not let me forget. That'll be Carmi. I think Carmi should be the ref.
No, she doesn't understand football.
Neither do you, and neither do I, so it's fine.
She's learning. She was watching a little Thursday Night Football with me last night. And she said, we like the blue team, right, Daddy? I said, dang right, we do. Go Bills. And then she said, go Bills.
Okay. All right.
Hockey is awesome live.
Some preview?
Yeah, what games we got coming up here, Tom?
Dude, there's some, really difficult games to try and predict. Like, Bengals 49ers, Purdy seems like he is okay, and now he is going to play, potentially.
So the concussion was just an excuse for his picks, is what everybody's saying.
Are they? Are they saying that? So that's
I might have been concussed just those 2 times I threw picks. I would use that excuse every week if I was a quarterback. Oh, thank you, Rachel.
There you go.
Rachel, can you DM me what my P.O. box is? So I can't fucking find it.
Nah. I climbed to the top of the stadium. Nay.
You did. I'm scared of heights.
Dude,
so you got me there.
I was freaking out.
If the challenge is who can go up higher, you will win.
Dude, that was pure like screw it. And I had you saw how slow I went up that ladder.
Yeah.
That was like put one foot in front of the other and just don't even think about it. That was terrifying.
They're like only 2 people can go up, and I was like, Barks,
yes,
you go. There's no way I'm going up there.
No,
not a chance.
I didn't think Johnny would go either because Johnny didn't like heights either, and my man did it.
He's more of a man than me, so.
Let's preview some games. So also Rams Cowboys could be like sneaky good.
Yeah, Bengals Niners. Oh, I think I took we took the Bengals in that one.
You want to pull it up, the ESPN?
Yeah, where are my pick'ems? ESPN.
Oh, by the way, what did you do in pick'ems last week?
Not good.
I did not. I went 5-8.
Nice.
I think I was the worst I've ever done.
Yeah, Will and I are ranked 69th in our league, so. But I've been picking without Will for a couple of weeks, which is probably.
I think I'm like 4,260th, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. 69th is not bad.
No, we only have like a little over 100 in ours.
Okay, so then that's not great.
Because it's just for Patreon guys.
Let's
see here.
I see. Pulling it up.
All right. Took the Bills, got the dub. Took the Bills, got the dub. Yeah, I got the Rams over the Cowboys.
I picked the Cowboys to win that game.
Yeah, see, my thought here is that like Dallas does not play well against tough physical teams, and I think the Rams are, and I just think Dallas is going to struggle against them.
See, I'm really curious about their defense, how it's going to do against like Puka and Cooper Kupp, and like I'm curious to see. But I do have the Cowboys. I think it'll be a closer game though.
Yeah. Now, I cursed the Vikings, but I did take them to beat the Packers.
Yeah, it's all right. You picked the Packers last week, so that means nothing to me. Yeah. That means nothing to me. The Packers, like, dude, I'm terrified. I'm terrified against the blitz. I'm terrified, like, just it. They do have a history of doing pretty darn well the week after they lose after the bye week, but yeah, this is going to be a tough game.
Yeah. And Minnesota, I feel like they're just kind of starting to put it together.
They are.
Their defense starting to play a little better. They played well without Justin Jefferson. So like,
yeah. Well, the good thing is too is like that Addison's going to be getting reps, right? So then by the time that Jefferson comes back, you know, I said this, I would not be surprised if the Vikings wind up making a playoff push. Wouldn't be surprised. Their schedule is not too bad. So
Falcons or Patriots, do not send poor Justin Fields to the Raiders. Dear God.
I can see the Falcons maybe taking a shot. I don't know.
Yeah. I would that would be hot. Speaking of the Falcons, I got them to beat the Tennessee. We're selling off our players. Titans.
Yeah, Will Levis looks like he's going to be getting the start there. I originally picked the Titans to win, and I'm still not sold that the Falcons will because like Desmond Ridder and like that run game, I don't know how it's going to be against the D-line. Like, I feel like this is going to be a rough game, but not as rough as that Thursday game that the Titans are going to be on next week. Dude, it's Titans Steelers.
Ooh. that game will end 6-2.
Yeah, that's
all safeties. All points are safety.
Uh-huh. I did pick the Falcons to get the win, though, just because it's a new QB, you don't know what you got in Levis, so.
Yeah, and Atlanta's D has been playing well. I took the Colts at home. This is not a gimme.
Please God, no. Please God, no. Don't send him there. No, please don't.
I want to see. I like Derrick Henry to the Bills. I do. I want to see maybe a little Derrick Henry to the Bills. But who is the other team I wanted to see Derrick Henry go to? I can't remember.
The Patriots.
No.
Got it. Yeah, no, I picked the Colts to get the win, too. The Saints, I just don't believe in their offense enough. And it depends, though, for the Colts, like, which Gardner Minshew shows up. Which, again, it doesn't make sense if you look at it on paper that he struggled that much against the Jaguars, but then did that well against the Browns defense. But
$1 million, Trav. $1 million.
10 consecutive times?
Yeah, I get to wear pads, though, right?
Dude, you think you're going to... And you're only getting $1 million? dude. All right. All right.
Dude, Kareem's not going to hit me illegally because we're both short.
I don't think that's how.
That's how it works.
Henry to the Eagles would be straight up comedy.
Yeah, but they don't really need it.
They don't. No, it'd just be funny because of Howie calling and just be like, let's rip him off and get Henry for a 5th round pick.
Yeah. The Jets could use him. Dolphins or Patriots?
Yeah, I got Dolphins. That would be great too. That'd be great. I have the Dolphins winning. I think they'll have a bounce back game. The defense of the Patriots might give them some problems, but Tyreek is playing. They'll be fine.
Never lost to old Bill Belichick, and I want him to continue that streak. And I want Bill to leave the Patriots. Actually, just go to college football, Bill, and I want Tua to finish his career undefeated against Belichick.
All right. Jets, I do have them winning. Apparently, Dalvin Cook wants to get traded, by the way, because he's like, I'm not getting utilized. And it's like, yeah, well, because they got Breece Hall.
They got Breece Hall, and...
Ooh, that'd be crazy. That'd be nuts.
No, you guys don't... They don't need D-Hop, though.
I know. It'd just be fun, though. It'd be fun to see him there.
I think, yeah.
Oh, I know. Panthers-Bears in 2 weeks, Thursday night football. I can't wait. Can't wait.
Could be... Oof.
I picked
the
the
Bears
Jets.
do in that situation. No matter what they do, they win, right?
Exactly. Tie.
We jumped ourselves for the first overall pick.
I will say, I think this will be a tough game for the Jets, because they're the away team. It's going to be tough on the road. And, Giants, they haven't been playing their best at home. But
is Dan Jones still out?
It's all sarcasm, by the way. I don't know, but I think the Jets are winning either way.
Oh, yeah, because they're both in the same city.
Yep, you just nodded and agreed with me that entire time. And you meant it, too.
Whatever you're saying.
Yep. No, I got the Jets winning that game, though.
Yeah, I think it's going to be closer than this 82 to 18%.
Yeah, I agree.
Jags, Steelers.
This
one
is
was
a
tough.
sneaky game, too.
This is tough. But I put the Jags at 4. I had the Steelers pretty high at 7, going with Jacksonville. I'm scared for their offense, Jags. I'm scared for their offense, but
I actually have the Steelers. I did. And that was
fair.
tough.
I get it.
It was just because their offense hasn't really, like the Jaguars, it just looks off at times, and the Steelers are finding miraculous ways to win. And I feel like their defense might be able to take advantage. And I don't really trust the offense of the Steelers at all. I just feel like being played in Pittsburgh will give them a bit of an advantage. So I got the Jaguars struggling. But I would not be surprised if...
would love to see Calvin Ridley involved in the game plan.
Yeah, I would love that too.
A big Calvin Ridley game.
I would love that too. By the way, Perny, you got a hundo.
Oh,
from the Taco Man.
Taco. You know how many tacos I can buy with $100, Tom?
Every single week.
I could buy the Lord Jesus 99 tacos.
What?
I got 99 tacos, but a scooter ain't one.
Johnny John Joy!
Might actually eat tacos tonight, Lord Taco. So thank you.
There you go. Oh, you having tacos tonight?
Maybe. We'll see.
Why does that have to be mysterious?
Because I haven't decided yet.
Oh, you're going to make the tacos?
No, Jess and I might be going out.
Oh, a little date night.
A little date night.
Ooh.
We're either going to go to a nice steak restaurant.
Casa Bonita?
She's never been. I do need to.
I know. You've been saying.
I'll defend you in Casa Bonita on the football plays.
On the waterfall?
Yeah, every play we're jumping off the waterfall together.
Done.
Which is gonna be hard for my height, my fear of heights.
That's fair. It's fair. I got the Eagles beating the Commanders too. Could be a weird game again though. The last time they played, which was 5 minutes ago, they went into overtime. But yeah, the Eagles, especially if that D-line's healthy again, they should be fine.
They're fully back.
I
took the Panthers to get a win. I took the Panthers to get a win. Come on, Bryce Young. Let's shut CJ Stroud up for 1 week. Love CJ Stroud. Love what he's doing. But I want Bryce Young to just come out and have a game, man. I just want him to have a game. And I don't think the Panthers are truly the worst team in the NFL. So
Okay. Their offense is not good. Their defense
it hasn't been. They scored a couple quick touchdowns against the Dolphins. The Texans are not the Dolphins. DJ Stroud's been awesome. But come on, Bryce Young. Let's just go out and have a fucking game, man. Let's just do it.
Taco time.
Ooh, I love tacos.
Date night Taco Bell. All right. Yeah, no, I got the Texans winning. CJ, I mean, they're coming off a bye. CJ Stroud has been looking really, really good. I think maybe this actually might be a decent game for Pierce. Again, I know that the defense is pretty solid for Carolina, but yeah, that'd be crazy if they actually pull that game off. And Bork. Yeah.
I took the Seahawks over the Browns. Look at that.
Yeah, so I picked the Seahawks too, just because this is a tough one. Because the Browns like to have this amazing defense, but Gardner Minshew was able to have all that success. But the Seahawks red zone offense like doesn't exist. So like that's also a problem. I'm curious if DK is going to play, but I also don't trust the Browns offense for anything. And the Seahawks defense has been playing really, really well. So
yeah, Seattle's just more well-balanced team at this point.
yeah, Perna, who do you think is the worst then if it's not the Panthers?
I don't know. I mean, if all of those dumb teams didn't win this last week, it could be the Broncos, it could be the Patriots, it could be the Cardinals, it could be the Giants.
Yeah.
Like, and don't get me wrong, the Panthers do have the worst record.
Any one of
But
those
I just don't think they're
I
like
agree.
usually like one team sticks out every year where you're like, yeah, they are definitely the worst. I'm not sure that is the Panthers yet.
I get you.
And they got a tough schedule, so they
do.
Anyway.
All right.
Fuck around and find out. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it, Tom. Denver all the way this time, 3%. I am part of the 3%. I believe in this team.
It's a weird year.
Cannot go 17 straight losses to the Chiefs. If they do not win this game, I ain't picking them ever again for this season. But this week, 1 week only, I guarantee a Denver Broncos victory. I guarantee Patrick Mahomes throws another interception to Justin Simmons, who's picked him off more than any player in the NFL. I guarantee Travis Kelce does not break 100 receiving yards in this game. I guarantee Andy Reid has to take a bathroom break in this one. Everything going wrong for Kansas City and Mile High. All of them are playing bad. Inexplicably.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Except for probably Trent McDuffie. He's just been solid.
Yeah, so I got the Chiefs.
Coward.
Dude, if the Broncos somehow win,
The
it is
best
going to
game
be
I have ever seen, Tom.
It is going to be pandemonium.
Yeah.
Pandemonium.
What kind of fan would I be if I picked against my team on my birthday against the division rival? I'd be a scumbag. I'd be a scuzz bucket. I'd be a fake ass fan.
You picked the Packers last week.
Yeah, it wasn't my birthday.
Okay. So that's the only difference.
My mom specifically waited until after the Broncos game to deliver me, even though she was in labor during a Broncos game.
Ooh.
Although it would have been nice if she let me out so I could have seen the game, but you know.
Apparently, Perna, you're sending Benchwarmer Brew emails during the stream.
Look at that.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize this was clickbait.
It's a birthday bundle. It's my birthday bundle.
Thanks, last time.
And we got the anti-birthday bundle with Cole and his dumbass coffee. And I said, let's make my birthday bundle 1 cent or $1 cheaper than Cole's. All right, Ravens over Cardinals. Easy money. Don't even need to talk about it.
Ravens. Ooh, maybe Henry. I think it's Henry or Simmons or one of maybe a Judy goes, but
I bet it's Patrick Mahomes.
That's
Let's trade Patrick Mahomes to the Carolina Panthers.
Good God. All right, I picked the Bengals too. I would not be surprised though. I mean, if Brock Purdy's playing, I think the 49ers have a really good chance at winning. But then again,
I picked this because I thought he was out.
Yeah, I did too. But apparently he might play now. My biggest concern if I'm the Bengals, because they could They can definitely take advantage of that secondary, but dude, their O-line, I don't think it's going to be able to stop that pass rush.
Oh, what the 49ers pass rush?
Yeah, I mean the Vikings like did really well. I don't think that
I'm terrified of Nick Bosa. Ooh, what's he gonna do? Almost
are we going to
sack
go
me?
through this again where he's going
Is
to
he
come to
gonna
your
almost
house?
sack me all game? Oh, he couldn't even touch Kirk Cousins. And Joe Burrow's slightly more mobile than Kirk. Ooh, come get me, Nick Bosa. Oh, where's Joe? Look, we got brother Joey Bosa. I actually picked the Chargers.
I picked the Chargers as well. Yeah, I have to watch like both these games are like not going to be good. Dorsey, I don't think it is either. I don't think these games. The Chargers should win. Could be a high scoring game actually, and then you just don't care about the Lions game.
I'm just looking at what all the afternoon games were.
So
this is Sunday night.
That's what I just said. Yeah. That's gonna
Fair
be
enough. I was thinking about something else. Monday Night Football, Lions, Raiders.
Yep, that's gonna be a bad game. The Lions are gonna kill them. They're gonna kill them.
Oh, I don't even think I mentioned that in my power rankings.
What?
So my team and my purgatory seats the Raiders upside down.
Yeah.
And that is because the Raiders decide, and we talked about this here on GPS, they decide whether your team is actually good or bad. So if you lose to the Raiders, you're actually bad. So any team that still has to play the Raiders, they're in purgatory. Technically, you're on deck, Detroit. Beat this Josh McDaniels. I've never seen a coach who it appears so many players want fired as Josh McDaniels. Oh, wait. Yes, I have. Josh McDaniels when he was in Denver. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Raiders. Sorry.
Well, hey, Lions, they get another primetime game. Enjoy
I know
it.
who's going to be traded at the trade deadline. Rich Bisaccia back to the Raiders. You're going to be in a tough special team spot, Tom, but it's going to happen.
God, I can't.
You guys are going to get McDaniel's contract.
No, thank you. Perna, what do you got coming out today?
Oh, I got a video I got to edit about cool plays the NFL's already banned in lieu of the pending possible tush push ban.
Brotherly shove. Yeah.
No, I call it the anal gainal. Got a gain? Push the ain. Need a gain? Push the ain.
Cool. It's good. It's good. I'm gonna do a Friday night Q&A, maybe another video. I don't know yet, but definitely Friday night Q&A. I'll see you today.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Tom.
Well, folks, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you back on Monday. Make sure you go send Brandon Perna some birthday love on Sunday during the stream. But folks, thank you so much for watching.
Everybody, the best way to wish me a happy birthday on Sunday is to say, eat shit, Perna. Then I'll know you truly love me. Yes, they do, Zach.
I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna. This is GPS. And you have been navigated.
And you've reached
Around?
your ain gain.